Hello, and welcome to Trucking Topics Today, where we provide information for your trucking journey. Hey, if this is our first time meeting, welcome. Please take a moment to support the channel by subscribing and tap that notification bell so that you can be reminded of future video drops. Now, on with today's video. Hello everybody, and this is Tony back with you. I want to pass along a great tip that will probably make you a little bit more money. I have actually used this before. It's been a long time since I have, though, so I've been out of the truck for a little bit, but I have used this feature. And one of our subscribers or viewers mentioned this to me the other day in the comments section and asked why I haven't talked about it, and he was absolutely correct. So here we go. And what we're going to talk about today is the Amazon Post a Truck feature. And this not only applies to Amazon, but any load board. I think most of them have the ability for you to post your truck for availability. And the way that works is you put in some parameters, and if a load matches, the broker will assign that load to you if it matches all your parameters, and before it hits the regular board. Okay, so today we're going to talk specifically about Amazon. So let's go to the screen right now. I'm going to quickly go through this. It's a quick video. Stay with me to the end because I think it will help you. Okay, here we are on the load board, the Relay load board. We are on the home page of the Relay site. Up here you have available for work and post a truck. Let's go right into post a truck. We're going to get right into this, and here's where you put in your parameters. So do you want a round trip or a one-way load? Where do you want to start? Okay, and you go in here and you put in where you want to start. You're going to put in your available start date, and you're going to put in your availability time on that date when you are available to start your load. And you're going to do the same thing with your availability end, the date that you want to be done and the time that you want to be done. Okay. Trip length, you're going to need to put that in. See these little red stars here? Okay, you have to put this in. So, do you want to go by distance or duration? Do you want, you only want to go 500 miles or whatever, or you only want to work 10 hours? You put that in here, and then you put the minimum miles in here, minimum miles max, all right? Driver type, or do you want a solo or a team? Now, let me tell you about this area right here. This is your minimum payout. You can either say flat rate or you can say price per mile. What I would say about flat rate is if you put a flat rate in there, make sure that you're including accessorials, okay? They want to know that this is your all-in price. So if you're going to be working around New York and you've got some bridges to cross, you need to put in your rate that will cover those tolls, okay? So people have said, this is a drawback that I have heard a lot about, but I'm going to just put a quash on that right now, is that people have said that, well, if you post your truck and Amazon assigns a load to you that matches all of these parameters, they're going to give you a low-paying load. Does that happen? You know what? I'm sure it does, but you have 100% control over that. They're not going to give you anything less than what you put right here, okay? They're not going to give you anything less. If you put $1,500 in there, whether the load is a cheap load paying $1.20 a mile or a $3 rate per mile, they're not going to go any lower than this. So if you get stuck with a $1.20 a mile load, you can't look at it that way. You have to look at it that you are getting your rate. You have got your rate right here, okay? So it doesn't make sense to me when people say, well, you're just going to get assigned cheap loads. No, you're getting assigned the load that you asked for. You're getting assigned a load that matches all of these parameters and a load that matches your rate. Okay? So when you do that and you put all of this in, you go ahead and you submit, and your truck is posted. Simple as that. They're not going to assign you a load that goes beyond your availability end date or starts before your availability start date and time, period. Okay? Now, here's the drawback, is that if you get a load within this period of time here, they're just going to automatically assign it to you. All right, and they can assign it to you up to an hour before your availability time that you have put in, okay? But it's not going to start until your availability time. So they will automatically assign you the load, and they will let you know that you've been assigned a load. If you decline that load, then it does go against you, okay? Also, if you put in a 24-hour window, then it doesn't mean that your truck is going to be available all that 24-hour period of time. It might, they might only have a load that's going to only be like 10 hours, but you're still going to get your minimum rate that you were looking for. Okay, so be aware that if something else happens while you have a post-a-truck on Amazon, and probably any other broker's post-a-truck feature, that if you get another load that you like better from either Amazon, Relay Board, or short-term contract, or any other broker, you have to remember to go into here and cancel your load. Okay, so protect yourself that way. Like I said, they're going to automatically assign it to you during your availability window. So if you want to take yourself off of availability, go in and when you have a load, you go into the open tab here, and right now there's no existing orders, but you will have that order sitting there, and you can make it unavailable. So that's it. That's what I wanted to tell you guys. There's a chance here, because I've gotten very good paying loads that popped up at the last minute, just happened to be during my availability time. It's a great way to do a little bit better on your rate, because remember, you're setting your rate. You're not going to get assigned a cheap load if you don't want a cheap load. Okay, you're getting your rate with this. Go try it out. Tell me in the comments, have you used Post-a-Truck before? Let me know what your experience is or has been, and the pros and the cons that you've come across. Some of the viewers might like to see that, but I would highly recommend you at least try it. Let me know. Thank you for joining me today on this video. I appreciate each and every one of you on the channel. Remember, please subscribe, like the video, and hit that notification bell so that you can be reminded of future video drops. Take a look at our Trucking Topics store that we have up for you for items that you may need. The link is below for you, as well as many other links. We also have a Discord, so go and check the Discord out. The link is in the comments below. Thanks again. Until the next time, be safe.